Derrick, obviously no one wants to blow a 28-point lead. We know that you would rather be talking about something else up here, but how can the team get past this this thing where you let your foot off the gas? It's happened multiple times this season.
Yeah. yeah. It definitely has happened more times than we'd want, obviously. I feel like just everything was happening so easy there at the beginning of the game, and then they just started playing harder, and we just didn't do a good job of responding. That's just on us as a group and each individual. So we got to find a way to play 48 minutes, whether we're up 28. It's a back-and-forth game. Like, whoever plays better in those 48 minutes is going to win. So we got to find a way to play a complete 48-minute.
Joe had talked about respecting the other team's ability to go on those runs. Do you guys feel like you have that level of respect? Like, obviously you respect your opponents to come out, but when you go up 28, do you feel like you have that respect of they can go and hit 3 threes on you and get right back in this?
Yeah, I mean, I think we just kind of let them get back in the game with just open threes and layups like in transition. So we just got to, especially with the lead, just double down on the things that got us the lead, just being solid and I want to say respect, because obviously they're a good team. They got a lot of good players, and we just got to come out and play the 40 and not take our foot off the gas, and especially to end the quarters.
Joe talked about how important it is to close out quarters and halves. What happened in the last play of the second quarter? What kind of caused that breakdown that allowed them to get an open layup?
I mean, just kind of miscommunication, I think. I didn't really see it, so, but obviously up 28 to only go in, we're up 9 at half, right? Yeah. So obviously that kind of got them going and got their energy up.
How does something like that bleed over? How does that kind of infuse them and change the way that they play?
Yeah, I mean, they're just playing hard. They're getting to the 50-50 balls, and I feel like we were trying to overcompensate, try to get our energy back, and it just kind of led to us kind of losing our composure at times. So, we felt them having more energy, so we try to get more energy right back, and it kind of led to us struggling.
Is that like on the defensive end? Because it seemed like there were guys flying, like the closeouts might have been a little out of control, 2 guys going to 1 man and leaving somebody open. Was that kind of like that overcompensation that you talk about, like almost trying too hard and getting – you go from not trying hard enough to trying too hard and compounding the problem?
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to fly around, and then, I mean, they were doing a good job. They had 5 out space, and they liked that great space, and then we were just kind of chasing them the whole second half, it felt like. So it's kind of a little bit like you're just playing a little too hard and then playing too fast. I mean, I think all my turnovers were dumb turnovers that way. So, I mean, we just got to just be consistent for those 48 minutes.
Is it one player? Is it a specific player? Do you look to like a Marcus Smart, or do you look to Tatum, or is there anybody in the court that can kind of like get people together and say, hey, what are we doing out here? Is it as simple as that, or does it take more?
I mean, everybody wants to do good. Everybody wants to do the right thing. So it's not that we have guys that don't want to do the right thing or whatever it be. So I mean, a lot of guys that were like, all right, they had a run, like let's settle down, let's answer them back, and we just weren't able to.